Okay, so I have some problems with the new Star Wars, The Last Jedi. I'm literally going to look at the Wikipedia page so I don't get off the plot. I got a lot of shit I'm mad about. So let's get started. Let me go down the plot here. Okay. Resistance fighters led by General Leia Organa evacuate the base when a First Order fleet arrives. So it starts off very similar to like A New Hope in a way. Like it's just straight up like it doesn't really tie in with the Force Awakens first off. And how is the First Order so strong now? Like they just took like out their whole Star Killer base or whatever, and now they're all of a sudden still on top chasing the Resistance. And it's like, didn't in like the sixth the Return of the Jedi, didn't the Rebels win? It seemed like. Now it's like, what was that all for? Just another major battle? Are we just constantly going to win major battles? Is that the whole thing with Star Wars? The Rebels are constantly going to be winning these battles and never actually gaining any momentum. Following an effective but costly counter-attack led by Poe Dameron, the Resistance vessels jump into hyperspace to escape, but the First Order falls using a tracking device. First off, I don't really like Poe. He's boring. He's kind of... I don't know. I don't like Poe. Sorry. Kylo Ren, Leia's son, destroys the Resistance support fighters, but hesitates to fire at the lead Resistance ship after sensing his mother's presence. TIE fighters destroy the bridge of the ship, killing several Resistance leaders and incapacitating Leia. Leaving Vice Admiral Holdo in command, disapproving of Holdo's passive strategy. Poe, Finn, BB-8, and mechanic Rose Tico. Probably Rose is hands down the worst Star Wars character I've ever seen in my the whole sagas. She's worse than Jar Jar Binks. I will go ahead and say that right now. She's the most cheesiest, uninteresting character ever. And look, I'm totally cool. The reason they're making every main character, which is fine. It's not a big deal, but it's the fact that they're making it so obvious. They have to have an Asian character, a black character, and then just have all these women leaders that doesn't make any sense. Like Admiral Holdo, she is not a leader. Yeah, okay, look, I'm fine with a woman leader. At least make her a little bit more commanding and a better presence as a person. Why is your hair purple, Holdo? Why is it purple? What person dyes their hair? Like a person who dyes their hair purple, you're very egotistical. You're thinking about yourself. You're not a leader. You're a piece of shit. That's what you are. And this little fragile Admiral Holdo is like, I don't get her care. I just feel like I'm getting angry. So I'm just getting mad. And Rose, I don't like her. She's the cheesiest lines throughout the whole film. What is that one line? She says, right before she dies, she says, it's not about fighting what you hate, but it's about fighting what you love. Literally, the guy next to me in the movie theater laughed. We both laughed together at that. It was the most cringiest shit I've ever seen. And the other line she said, what was up with going to that one planet? Her and Finn, it was so not even worth it. It was like a way to take down the economic system. It was basically showing like the rich and the poor and like the stable boys, and like there's an animal rights kind of thing going on. Like they released these horse like alien creatures, and they took the saddle off, and she was like, now it's worth it. Now it was worth coming here to this planet, even though they just fucked up their whole thing. There was no reason to go there. They lost their... Well, they did get that one guy that ended up betraying them at the end to... What's that actor? I'm about to go down the list. I'll find his ass in a second. But it was such an odd scene that made no sense with anything. And so, meanwhile, Rey has arrived on remote Ahch-To with Chewbacca, R2-D2, aboard the Millennium Falcon to recruit Luke Skywalker to the Resistance. That planet was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I did like the people that lived there. Those little fish fuckers. I don't even know what they're called, but it was an interesting concept. It was pretty cool. I always envisioned... I read the books, like the Canyons after, the 6th episode. there was the whole thing about Luke having a Jedi temple and stuff, and having students, and some students actually join the dark side and stuff. So they followed that to a little bit. It was pretty cool. I mean, I was thinking a different area, not on a little like rock island, but I guess that's, you need to have that to hide. Delusioned by the failures of the Jedi, Luke initially refuses, even after learning of Han Solo's death. Let's talk about Han Solo's death. This is like so not. This is so unnecessary. Why are they killing off all the major characters to leave a legacy on with the new characters? There's like no good characters to me. Like, I don't even see any. Like, Rey's interesting. Kylo, I'll throw him in there. Kylo's kind of interesting. Rey and Kylo, really, honestly. I can't think of any other character I really like. BB-8's okay. But where's R2-D2? They don't show R2-D2. Are they going to kill R2-D2 next? What's up? God damn. Like, it's not even like... I don't like Poe. I don't like Finn. I don't like Rose. I hope she dies. It looks like they left her to live. I was hoping she was dead at the end, but I guess she's hanging out. And now they kill Luke, which was dumb. I'm going to get to that in a little bit. But comes to Luke, Rey and Kylo begin communicating with each other through telepathic visions. And that's another thing they added. They added this new forced using kind of ability of telepathically communicating with each other and shit like that. And like putting holograms of themselves in different... Which is alright. It's cool. But I guess, it adds on because, Leia and Luke communicated after Empire. But it's just still odd to have it way more... It's just like a bigger concept now, and they never used it before. It's like all of a sudden this is a new Force ability that they're playing with. It can be good, but I don't like how they use it with Luke at the end, which is... I'll get to that in a second. Luke eventually agrees to teach Rey the Force. Luke and Kylo give Rey differing accounts of incident that turned Kylo to the dark side, with Luke confessing that he momentarily contemplated killing Kylo upon sensing the Supreme Leader Snoke had corrupted him, causing Kylo to destroy Luke's emergent Jedi Order. Luke's emergent Jedi Order to retaliation. Okay. My biggest thing coming into the film was, who the hell is Snoke? I want to know who Snoke is. What is his origins? What are we? I thought he was like a gigantic human. It turns out he's confirmed to be 7 feet tall. There's no origin of him. Don't know who he is. They gave nothing on him. And like, how is Snoke corrupting Kylo? What's up with that? At least give us something. You didn't give us shit in this episode. Literally sliced him in half at that one scene. I'll get to that point. God. Prince Kylo could still be redeemed. Rey leaves Ahch-To to confront Kylo without Luke. Luke prepares to burn down Ahch-To Jedi Temple and Library, but he encounters Yoda's Force Ghost, who destroys the temple himself and encourages Luke to learn from his failure. Okay, that scene was all... I mean, I like seeing Yoda. Yoda's cool. He looked all cute and awesome. It was nice to see little Yoda. Still kind of just odd. Kind of they threw him in there. I guess as Jedi, are they able just to be a ghost and just hang out anywhere, anytime they want to? Or these apparitions? What's up with that? I don't understand that concept. But I don't know Luke's whole philosophy. And he sounds like he's just not really good at teaching Jedi, because I guess Kylo slaughtered most of the Jedi students, but he took some with him. Okay, where'd those go? Are those the Knights of Ren? Do they have lightsabers? Give them lightsabers. First off, there's no lightsaber contact at all. No two lightsabers battling each other at all in this whole film. Barely any... Like, come, at least show a green lightsaber. I was so not cool with Luke having a blue lightsaber at the end with him against Kylo, his little hologram shit. That was bullshit. Give him a green lightsaber. I'm tired of seeing a blue lightsaber. I'm tired of it. Like, show me some different shit. And then with whole Rey confronting Kylo, it seems to be an obvious trap. I mean, honestly, let's play around with some stuff. Let's stop doing the same old same. Make Luke evil or something. I don't know. That might have been kind of cool. Or make Rey join Kylo. Introduce another character into the film that could be good or something. Honestly, here's my theory on movies. They only have 2 to 3 hours to put a whole plot in now. We're so used to Netflix, HBO, and watching like Game of Thrones and like Stranger Things. They have these wide arcs of characters they can like work on for so many episodes, so you get really invested. Now we're spoon fed like 2 hours, 3 hours of a plot, and you have to like sit there and take it all in. It's like, I think movies are dying. I think Showtime or Netflix needs to buy a Star Wars fucking series or something. That's the way to do it, and just release them like that, because that's just way more interesting to me. Because there's so many things that are just, you're getting thrown into. I'm not feeling the characters with these movies. I'll be honest with you. I'm not feeling the new people. I don't know if they're not enough charisma or what, but it's just not clicking. I don't know what is up. I did like Force Awakens. It was not that bad. But this one, I don't know. It's got 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know what the fuck's up. Holdo reveals her plans to discreetly evacuate the remaining Resistance members using small transports. Holdo just sucks. Screw her. Worst, one of the worst characters. Believing her actions to be cowardly and risky, Poe instigates a mutiny, which was an alright scene of him trying to take over. But it's just interesting how he was easily that quick to start a mutiny and people just followed him. I mean, Finn, Rose, and BB-8 traveled to Canto Bight and acquired the help of hacker DJ, which was a terrible, stupid... I mean, it was cool to see like all the aliens and the cool little special effects and stuff, but what a goofy, cheesy idea. I mean, like, yeah, the equality of wealth sucks, but why are you putting this into my Star Wars? Like, I mean, yeah, politics are interesting and all, but let's go a little deeper. Equality of wealth is a little, that just seems so simple and already used. Like, give me something a little bit more deeper. I mean, I felt like the 1, 2, and 3 were a little deeper with the politics, but that was like not even interesting. And then they infiltrate Snoke's ship, but are captured by Captain Phasma. Captain Phasma sucks. I don't care if she's a chrome stormtrooper. It's not cool. I don't think it's that cool. And as another female, lead. Why we got so many female leads? Look, female leads are cool. I get it. It's awesome, but let's be serious here. Like, on a natural level, you're going to have more male leaders. That's just what's in nature. That's just what happens. Like, I'm not saying that it's not like women can't be leaders. They definitely can. But I'm just saying you're being a little over the top and goofy with it, and you're trying to spoon feed me some shit that's not real. Like, at least give me women characters that are actually like leaders. Captain Phasma is kind of like that. She's a good leader, but God, make her look cooler. Why should you make her a bounty hunter or some shit? Fucking chrome, damn. This just doesn't make sense. Make it look cooler. It's not cool. Rey lands on the ship. Kylo brings her to Snoke, who reveals that they control the mental connection between her and Kylo, part of a plan to destroy Luke. Ordered to kill Rey, Kylo insists to kill Snoke and work together and Rey to kill Snoke's guards. See, that was the coolest scene in the whole movie, when Kylo and Rey join up. But why are you killing Snoke? Why are you killing Snoke that early? What? He was the main bad guy. He was the most interesting of the whole new characters. I was like, who the hell is this guy? He was literally tossing Rey around like she was nothing. Like he was powerful. That was a powerful fucking Force user right there. I want to know where he came from. I want to know what's up. I want to see him do some other shit. But Kylo just cuts him in half, and this is over, and we're just sitting there like, oh, okay. Literally, my biggest question through this whole new Star Wars is, who the hell's Snoke? And they're going to pull that shit on me. And then that scene where they kill the guards, though, is fucking pretty sick. It's awesome. They slaughter all of them and all that. That was pretty cool. Using the Force, they struggle for possession of Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber, which splits in two. So they ended up fighting again because she didn't want to join them. Maybe it might have been cool if she joined them. Maybe it would have been awesome, because it would have been cool if, that's why they called it The Last Jedi, to keep it kind of like, who's going to be the Last Jedi? Is Rey going to go to the dark side and Luke's the Last Jedi? Or is fucking, they're going to be a new character and like Luke dies or Rey goes to the bad side and there's like a new just Force user? They should have did something fun, man. Something like, come on. A recovered Leia stuns Poe, allowing the evacuation to begin. Holdo remains on the ship and misleads Snoke's fleet as all others attempt to flee to a nearby old rebel base on Crate. And Crate was just literally another Hoth. It wasn't as cool with Hoth. Like, they didn't even get to have like ships flying around or anything. It was like they didn't get to attack the walkers. The walkers just kind of shot at Luke and that was it, which was cool. I like that, but there was not like a actual war scene. It felt like 100 people against 100 people. What like there should be thousands on 1,000. I want to see a massive war. Like, isn't this the galaxy? Doesn't the Empire control like planets and like thousands of millions and maybe billions and billions of people across the trillions probably? I don't even know. Let's make this a little bit more. We got the technology. Well, let's just fucking make this a little bit more epic here. Like, why are we getting so like 100 on 100? Like, it was not even like 6 walkers and a couple rebels on a base. And the little drool cats at the end, I don't like those. Something cooler. That's not cool. It was lame. Okay. Back to the plot. Fucking all over the place here. Sorry. Escape, defeating Captain Phasma. Somehow Finn defeats Phasma. I don't understand how he just kills her. Wasn't Finn like really low ranking within the stormtroopers? He just knocks her out. They kill her off pretty easily. This was cool. I didn't really like her. Join the survivors of the evacuation on Crate. Just casually just flies in, lands. Pretty much all the rebels are dead now. There's literally like a good 30 rebels left, supposedly. And then Leia at the end is like, it's the start, it's not the end, it's the beginning. And I'm like, what the hell? Let's get to an ending point of this. Let's introduce a new evil or something, or introduce a new good. Like, this is getting too like back and forth between the Empire and the Resistance. Let's get a winner here and do something. When the First Order rise, Poe, Finn, and lead a charge with the old speeders, which was dumb. I'm glad Rose died from that. Hopefully she's dead. Hopefully Rose is dead. Saves Finn from the suicide run, again a main enemy cannon, which blasts a hole in Resistance Fortress. Luke appears and confronts Kylo alone, so the surviving Resistance. Luke is supposedly a hologram the whole time. I don't know, even way better if he just actually went there and died. I don't like how he died, but at least he just uses so much power that he just fades away because to use that much force. Even way cooler if he came down there with a green lightsaber, fought Kylo, and they battled it out right there. And it was like, make it 30 minutes. Make it a 30-minute battle. And just let them, like, cut off each other's limbs and shit. Like, make it a massacre. And then maybe Rey jumps in and then ends up so Rey's obviously going to beat Kylo in the next one. There's no other like people to fight. Snoke's dead now, so I don't even know what the hell. There's no competition now. Who's the bad guys left? Kylo and Hux? They're not. Hux is not cool. Kylo's not even that strong. He's still like not even. He's like a Padawan Sith. Fucking make it to where like Kylo's stronger. Like why are we making him so weak? Like make him literally kill Luke. Make him kill Luke, which would be awesome. Wish it would be awesome. I don't want Luke to die, really. But at least make him strong looking. Like, make him slice Rey's arms off and kill Luke and leave them there. And he walks off, making it seem like, oh, fuck, we got some shit on our hands now. Like, this is going to be tough. And the whole thing with, like, this the second coolest scene is when they shoot Luke with the walkers and he's still standing in the aftermath of it ready to fight. That was pretty fucking cool. Luke was badass, don't get me wrong. That was a cool scene. That's only like 2 scenes in the whole movie I like, to be honest with you. God, why do I keep losing my damn place? So while Rey used the Force to help the remaining Resistance, she helps him escape from the back. How convenient. Luke peacefully dies and becomes one with the Force. Leia reassures everyone the rebellion has all it's needed to rise again. On Canto, bites one of the children that helped Finn and Rose escape, grabs a broom with the Force and gazes openly upon into the space, which was cool. They show another Force user and everything. And, you know, they didn't let Rey have the whole thing where you're going to think that was going to be Luke's daughter or something, or like she was fucking maybe Kylo's sister or something. They didn't make it where the Jedi and the Force was within the family lines or within the blood. Like the Force was in the, like you had to be born with that genetic code or some shit. They make it to where it's like anyone can have the Force, anyone out there, which is, yeah, I like that. It's a cool idea. I like how it can be random, but it's still cool to see, like, you know, family members stuff. They left that kind of boring. They just said, oh yeah, just some people dropped her off, left Rey in the middle of the desert, and she somehow got all these morals. Like, who raised her? Like, who's raising, who raised Rey? Why is she so skilled with a staff? She's a good-hearted girl. I don't know how she's alive. Like, how is she so good? Like, who made her good? You can't just be good. You gotta have someone who raises you to be good. So they left that kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm hopefully that kid. I'm sure that kid's gonna be in the next trilogy. They're gonna end this. They're gonna end 9, and they're gonna have 10, 11, 12, and then have that kid somewhere in it. I'm sure, but they're going to start academy or something. Hopefully they add it up. I'm glad they're changing directors every film, because J.J. Abrams did a little bit better than the new guy. This new guy fucked up this new Star Wars. I don't know what the writers are doing or whatever, because I guess I got to think more on it. I'm just not into it. I don't know. What do y'all think? It's kind of just all over the place to me. But that's some thoughts on it. Bothered me. I really love Star Wars, and this episode is one of the worst, I think, in the bracket of Star Wars. I would even say like Attack of the Clones and fucking Revenge of the Sith are better than this one. So